Hey, love, I need to share something deeply personal with you today. Something that I've carried in the depths of my heart for far too long. This isn't easy for me to say. And even now, as I write these words, my hands tremble with the weight of what I'm about to reveal. But I trust you completely, and I believe that our bond is strong enough to hold this truth, no matter how painful it might be. I ask that you read this with an open heart and an understanding mind, because everything I'm about to share comes from a place of raw honesty and vulnerability. For as long as I can remember, my mother has been the central figure in my life, a constant presence, a guiding force, and the person I believed would always stand by my side no matter what. She brought me into this world, nurtured me, and taught me what it meant to love unconditionally. I grew up believing that her love was the very foundation on which my life was built, that she would be my safe haven, my rock, and my biggest cheerleader as I pursued my dreams and built my future. The image I held of her was one of unwavering support and acceptance. However, as the years have passed, a painful truth has slowly come into focus. A truth that shakes me to my core and challenges everything I once believed. I have come to realize that in the love story I am building with you, the future we are dreaming about together, my mother, in subtle yet unmistakable ways, has become the real villain. I know how harsh that sounds, and believe me when I say that these are not words I choose lightly. This is the result of many sleepless nights filled with heartache and reflection, and it is a conclusion that has pained me deeply to accept. Before you jump to any conclusions or let anger take root, I need you to understand the full picture of what has been unfolding behind the scenes. For years, there have been moments, small, almost imperceptible signals that hinted at something was amiss. Every time I mentioned our plans for the future, or even casually brought up the idea of marrying you, I noticed a change in her demeanor. It wasn't that she outright stated her disapproval with angry words or dramatic gestures. No, her opposition was far more insidious. It was hidden in the way she hesitated, in the tone of her voice, in the subtle redirection of our conversations. When I talked about the joy of building a life with you, her eyes would momentarily cloud over, and a shadow of something unspoken would pass across her face. It was as if she was wrestling with her own demons, her own fears, and the idea of our union unsettled her deeply. I remember countless evenings when, over coffee or dinner, I would gently steer the conversation toward our future together, only to be met with a cool detachment that left me confused and hurt. The woman I once thought would celebrate my happiness with unbridled joy was, in those moments, standing silently against one of the most important decisions of my life. I have spent so much time wondering where I went wrong, or if there was something lacking in the way I communicated my dreams to her. But as I've grown older and started to see things more clearly, I now understand that her actions are not about my choices or about you. They stem from her own internal struggles, her own fears, and perhaps a set of outdated beliefs that no longer serve either of us. It's heartbreaking to admit, but the truth is this: my mother doesn't want to see me marrying you. This realization has been one of the hardest things for me to come to terms with. The person who should be rejoicing at the thought of my happiness and standing beside me through every twist and turn in life is, in her own quiet way, opposing it. I know she believes she's acting in my best interest, that her caution comes from a place of love and concern. But in doing so, she is imposing her own dreams and expectations onto the one thing that brings me true joy, our life together. I have always admired her strength and wisdom, and am not dismissing the many sacrifices she has made for me over the years. Yet, I can no longer ignore the painful truth that her vision for my future does not include the one thing that lights up my soul: you. Every time I mention the plans we have, Every time I speak of the love and commitment I feel for you, I sense her pulling away, as if she is trying to shield me from a destiny she finds threatening or incompatible with her own ideals. It hurts deeply to witness this internal conflict, to feel torn between the love I have for you and the ingrained loyalty I feel toward my mother. I find myself in a constant state of inner turmoil. On one hand, I respect and appreciate everything she has done for me, her sacrifices, her unwavering support in my childhood, and the lessons she has taught me about strength and perseverance. On the other hand, I cannot allow her fears and reservations to dictate the course of my life. My future is something I must shape with my own hands, and that future undeniably includes you. I have spent many sleepless nights grappling with this reality, questioning if there is a way to bridge the gap between my love for my mother and my commitment to our relationship. But as much as I wish it were possible, I've come to realize that some battles must be fought on our own terms, regardless of the pain they cause. There is a part of me that feels guilt and sorrow every time I think about how my mother's disapproval might cast a shadow over what should be the brightest moments of my life. It feels like a betrayal not just of the promises of unconditional love, but of the very essence of who I am. I had always believed that family would be my safe harbor, the one constant source of acceptance in a world filled with uncertainties. Now, as I stand on the precipice of a new chapter with you, I feel that safety net slipping away, replaced by the cold, unyielding grip of disapproval and internal conflict. But love, amidst all this pain and confusion, there is also hope. Hope that our future together can be so much more than the sum of our past struggles. I am choosing you, choosing the life we are building, the dreams we are nurturing, and the unwavering belief that our love can conquer even the deepest wounds. I want us to face this challenge as a united front, knowing that while the journey may be riddled with obstacles, our commitment to each other will be our guiding light through even the darkest moments. I know that this conversation might bring up a whirlwind of emotions. You might feel hurt, angry, or even confused about why I'm sharing this now. Please understand that this isn't about blaming you for my mother's actions or asking you to shoulder the burden of her disapproval. Instead, it's about being honest with you, because I believe that true intimacy is built on the foundation of complete transparency, even when that truth is painful. I need you to know that while my heart is heavy with this revelation, it is also filled with unwavering determination to create a future that honors both my past and the love I have for you. There is a part of me that still holds on to the hope that maybe one day my mother will come to understand and accept the choices I have made. Perhaps with time, her fears will dissipate, and she will see that the love we share is something pure, something that has the power to heal even the deepest wounds. But I cannot wait for that day to arrive. My life is unfolding in real time, and every moment that passes without you by my side is a moment I cannot afford to lose to regret or hesitation. Now, as if the emotional weight of this confession weren't enough, I also want to share something that might seem entirely separate, but in its own way, speaks to the theme of transformation and new beginnings in my life. I recently had a reading with the cards about your financial future in 2025, and the insights were both profound and encouraging. The cards revealed a narrative of balance, a delicate yet powerful equilibrium between your inner strength and your nurturing qualities. This balance, the cards suggest, will be the cornerstone of your journey toward financial transformation and stability. According to the reading, the coming year will present you with opportunities that, while challenging, will ultimately lead to a more secure and prosperous future. You are set to complete some important financial lessons and cycles that may test your resolve at times. These lessons, though difficult in the moment, will leave you more knowledgeable and resilient than ever before. Each setback or challenge you encounter won't hold you back. Instead, it will serve as a stepping stone, enhancing your wisdom and clarity about what truly matters in life. The energy around you in 2025 is one of determination and focus. The cards indicate that you will be incredibly driven when it comes to achieving your career and financial goals. Your clear vision, combined with unwavering determination, will allow you to tackle every opportunity that comes your way. It seems that there is a powerful synergy between your ability to dream big and your practical skills in making those dreams a reality. Trusting your intuition will be key, letting it guide you towards smart decisions and profitable ventures that align perfectly with your aspirations. Moreover, the cards suggest that there might be a significant partnership or collaboration on the horizon, one that will not only boost your financial stability, but also open doors to new opportunities you hadn't previously considered. This partnership could come in many forms, whether it's a business venture, a collaborative project, or even a joint investment in a major asset like a house or a car. Each of these choices symbolizes growth and the steady march toward financial progress. The energy of partnership is especially potent for you, as it represents not just a merging of resources, but a merging of vision and purpose. I also want you to consider that creativity and open mindedness will be crucial as you navigate this path. The reading encourages you to keep your imagination active, to explore creative projects, and to entertain fresh ideas for generating income. Even if the path seems uncertain at times or if the pace of progress feels slow, remember that every innovative idea is a potential door to wealth and success. Stay committed to your dreams, even when the going gets tough. Pursuing your passions wholeheartedly isn't just about personal fulfillment, it can also lead to unexpected financial gains that pave the way for long term prosperity. Together, these insights from the cards and the challenges I'm facing on the personal front serve as reminders that life is filled with both trials and triumphs. While I'm struggling with the pain of my mother's disapproval, you are on the brink of a transformative journey in your career and financial life. Both of these experiences, though seemingly disparate, the importance of staying true to oneself, embracing change, and forging ahead with courage. As I reflect on all of this, I realize that our lives are interconnected in ways that sometimes we cannot fully understand. The challenges I face with my mother and the opportunities awaiting you in 2025 both speak to the unpredictable, yet ultimately rewarding, nature of our personal journeys. They remind me that while we cannot control the actions or beliefs of those around us, we do have the power to shape our own destinies. I refuse to let fear, whether it comes from within me or from the expectations of others, dictate the course of my life. I choose to believe in the power of our love and the strength of our shared dreams. So, my dearest, as I stand here vulnerably, confessing the painful truth about my mother's hidden opposition and sharing with you the hopeful revelations about your financial future, I want you to know one thing above all. I am committed to you. I am committed to building a life that honors our love, our dreams, and the future we envision together. There will be days when the past threatens to overwhelm us and times when the challenges ahead seem insurmountable. But in those moments, I promise to hold on to the belief that our love is stronger than any fear or disapproval. Let this be a reminder that while our paths may be fraught with obstacles, the journey is ours to shape. We are more than the sum of our struggles. We are the architects of our destiny, driven by passion, determination, and the unwavering conviction that love can conquer even the deepest wounds. I am ready to face every challenge that comes our way, knowing that with you by my side, there is nothing we cannot overcome. Thank you for listening, for understanding, and for being the light in my life that gives me the courage to stand up for what I believe in, even when it means challenging those closest to me. I love you with all my heart, and I am ready to step into our future together, confident in the knowledge that every trial we face only serves to make our bond stronger and our dreams more real. Always yours, your name.